Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Rewind that. It's your girl, Miss K. If this is your first time coming across my channel, welcome. Please be sure to subscribe if you like the vibe and hit that notification bell so you know when I upload more videos like this one. Today, I'm going to be hosting our Hidden Gems segment. And you know, when we come to my channel, we do throwbacks. So the winner for this month was Jeepers Creepers. Okay, the first one, of course, right? We did have a tie because normally when the first two with the highest votes, what we do is we just we'll talk a little bit about the runner up, and then we'll talk more about the winner. Okay, so today we're just gonna graze over because there was a tie between The Shining and Candyman. So we're gonna graze over those. Have a little one hot topic before we start. But I also want to say that because it's October, I was like, okay, let's switch it up. We always do like crime drama or drama or whatever. We haven't done comedy. I think we did it one time or whatever. But anyway, so the point is, not only in October do we have Halloween. I mean, I don't really celebrate Halloween anyway, but we have breast cancer awareness month. I don't know why I'm tripping over my words. So, I got my little pink on and everything. And so I am I'm supporting the women out there who are soldiers fighting for their lives. I'm going to schedule my first mammogram ever. Is it scary for me? I am scared just because I heard that mammograms are very painful. But ladies, if you haven't, please get your mammogram, do your breast self exams. Fellas, please do not sleep. I think it's the numbers about 3% of men get breast cancer, but the rate of survival is not that high because they don't take it seriously. So guys, if you feel a knot or something like that on your nipple or in somewhere in your chest area, like your breast, bicep, or whatever the heck that's called, you need to check that out because it's very serious. All right, now that I said all that, let me say hello to some people. God King Consciousness, hi. Samara and William LSW. Karen Jones is in the building. What's up, guys? Love you. Let me get my ladies in here. Okay, I have Nita, your favorite diva. And I also have my girl Moochie. Moochie, you
Hi.
ready?
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, your mic is like
Real low?
really, it's loud.
Wait, hold on.
Your
I'm sorry,
mic
y'all. How
is
about
loud.
now?
That's good.
Okay.
All right.
I got hives on my back and all over. I hurt.
What you
Oh, how
eat?
the
What
heck
I
you
don't
that
know what it
happened?
is. It's just really bad.
what you allergic to?
I
What
don't know.
happened?
I don't know what happened. I got them on my arms, legs. It's all over.
You got a fat?
Wow.
My sister was just rubbing my back.
Do you want to excuse yourself?
I mean, if it's not, I'll be in the chat, y'all.
Oh,
Okay.
All right.
okay.
All right.
It's
All
okay.
right.
It's all right. Love you.
See ya.
All right later.
Bye.
The hives is nothing to play with, baby.
Mm. Wow. Thank God I've never had them. I
My
don't. I don't want them.
girl.
Oh.
You
Hey, Miss Kara. Huh?
remember that movie with Will Smith when his face
Oh
swelled?
yeah.
Baby, that's what it looked like, girl.
What?
Moochie had that camera off. Listen,
Does that mean that
hives are bad.
but that's an allergic reaction, though,
It's
right?
an allergic reaction. She got to take some Benadryl,
Benadryl. Yeah, I was gonna say.
and drink a lot of water. Because
Yeah,
whatever, I don't know what happened, but something happened. So
get that Benadryl on decky
yeah,
deck.
get that Benadryl and water, flush it out your system. And you're gonna be
Mm.
sick in a minute, so you're not gonna be in the chat too much longer. Hey,
Uh,
Monica.
yeah, hey Monique Nicole. I love you more.
Hitch. Yes, it's Hitch. It's here. Hey, boo.
Yes, that's what it is. Hitch.
Sharon Jones, LSW. I love all y'all. Thank
Yes.
y'all for coming through. Coming
Hmm.
through.
So I wanted to talk about real quick. you know what's been in the news.
But you didn't tell me, so I'm
I
not
just thought about it
okay.
like at the last minute, and it's the Tia
Hopefully,
incident.
I
Like
know. Hopefully, I know.
Tia is Tia and her
Oh,
husband
okay,
are
yeah.
getting a divorce. So the latest thing is that he is refuting the speculation that he cheated on her, because you know what happens, right? If people don't know the tea, they start making up some
Making
stuff.
up shit.
Right. So that's what the heck is going on. People don't know how to respect nobody's privacy. I think Moochie was telling me that somebody went on, the gossip blogs or whatever, and they were saying that he was like keeping her from her family and all of this and that. And I was like, that sounds highly unlikely, okay? Because I follow her on YouTube, and she has her father and her little brother on the cooking channel with her all the freaking time. So I don't really see that being something. You know what I'm saying? People are just always trying to add something. But I didn't want to talk about this too long. I just wanted to, hear what you wanted to say about it.
Yeah, I don't have too many thoughts about it. They have been together for a long time, and I feel like they probably have grown apart. I feel like they've outgrown each other, and that's just they're in different places. When I look at Tia, and let me say, when you see social media, people put on social media what you want them to see. Tia looks happy. She looks like she's at peace. However, it it may not be reminiscent of what is going on really. Like,
Right.
she's in the headlines. So now I'm gonna get my TikTok going, and she doing all this stuff, and her name. But what I see from her, that she looks happy. She looks like she's
Yeah.
at peace or whatever. And it sounds like everything was amicable. She said she had a prenup. She said she don't want spousal support. They are doing joint custody. It looks like it's nothing. There's nothing here to see. We're
Right.
breaking up. We're going our separate ways, and that's just what it is.
Right. So for me, what I have to say about this is that first and foremost, let me say that it kind of had me down. It was almost like I woke up and found out that one of my favorite celebrities died. Like I was like, no, because honestly, I love Tia and her husband Corey. Like I've been loving them together for so long. So to see them like that was like, is that they're separating, they're getting a divorce. I was like, oh my gosh. Cause even like you said though, on TV and everything, it looks so great. It looks so cute. But this is the prime example of you don't know what's going on the inside behind closed doors. Because how many times has things like this happen where it was, all right, we got one person, we got a couple where they've been together for so long, you think it's dope, their marriage is everything, right? And then all of a sudden you hear that it's over, and you're like, what? I thought they had it was couple goals with them. Moochie, what are you doing? Are you trying to come back in?
She's bad.
Okay, turn your camera off. You ready? I'm looking at you. Okay.
Yeah,
Because she.
I just feel like, it is what it is.
Yeah, it's sad. I hope I don't know. I want to say I hope they work it out, but you don't know what's going on.
I feel like their marriage wasn't in the public so much, so I can't really decipher.
Yeah.
And so since I can't decipher, I'm just saying that they kept it private, and I felt like this whole thing where they're moving forward, it sounds amicable, and it sounds like it's gonna go well. She had a prenup. Whoop whoop! Come on, because on Mad Day, girl, you don't know how it's gonna go down. So for me, I feel like it was the best way. I feel like there's no animosity there. I feel like I see a couple little subliminals. I don't feel like it wasn't nasty.
Yeah.
It felt like they were moving on in their different ways, and that, like, don't make it more than what it needs to be. It doesn't.
Yeah.
nothing. Like when people are ready to move on, let's just move on.
That's it. Yeah.
I with this whole situation, I feel like they outgrew each other, like you said, and I feel like once a couple does any type of reality TV, that's the beginning of the end of their relationship
What did they do?
because they're letting the world. They did a reality show. They had a reality show.
Oh,
I feel like that's the beginning of the end of the relationship, and then a lot of people split up with that pandemic.
I didn't know that.
So it's just I feel bad for the couple. I feel bad for the children. Divorce isn't easy on anyone.
Yeah.
On both parties because you're losing a partner, a friend, and it's changing the dynamics of a relationship.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to touch on that, y'all. I'm
I mean,
sorry I can't be on camera because
I
it's
mean,
like heck,
It's
man.
fine. It's cool. It's
It's like
fine.
icky,
Whatever.
Howie.
However you want to do it.
I just
However
want
you
to
want to do it.
question about their reality show because I didn't know anything about it. What
Well,
channel?
it was with her and her sister, but
Yeah,
it
but
showed
he
the
was on
husband.
there every now
Yeah.
and then, and to me,
Uh,
I feel like once you I feel like once, yeah, he wasn't on there, but he was on when they was doing the thing on Instagram. He was on there a lot, and then that's when you started seeing things.
oh.
I feel like once you start letting the world into your relationship, everybody got opinions,
Mm-hmm.
and and they just be feeding into stuff, and then you got probably people trying to try thing, test the waters with other people, if you know what I'm saying, like
Yeah.
coming at him,
Mm.
things of that
And
nature.
and even now, it's like they're not letting it be known what it is. So now people are just trying to throw stuff out there. It's like
Yeah,
Yeah,
y'all messy.
it's many people trying to assume stuff, and they don't know what it is, and she's not letting on to it. And a lot of people have gone as far as digging in her Instagram to see subliminal shots and all this other stuff.
Mm.
Just
Right.
let them work out they thing on their own. I
Yeah.
feel like because they're all divorce is a painful thing on both
Yeah.
parties.
Mm-hmm. So that ain't helping what they doing. But I just wanted to touch on that. I hope, I've already prayed for them. And, I just hope everything works out however it goes. May God have his will. And that's that. All right, now we're about to go into our the movies that we've had. So since Nita was the one who picked The Shining, we're gonna start with The Shining. Can you please, Nita, tell me what you remember about The Shining? What was the whole plot and everything? Because I saw that when I was a kid and I really don't remember anything but red rum.
yes, me too. Hey, I'm right there with you. And
Red rum.
what actually happened about The Shining for me is that the sequel that came out 3 or 4 years ago called Doctor Sleep,
Uh-huh.
and Doctor Sleep gave me a lot of it filled in the blanks of why I felt so cloudy and I didn't understand what was going on in The Shining. And usually in a sequel, it never does better than the
The
original.
first, yeah.
But Doctor Sleep pays so much. I mean, they did so much to build the story that why everybody was like kind of lost in The Shining. Like people thought The Shining was so horrific, but I don't feel like a lot of people understood it.
Mm.
And what I want to say is just watch Doctor Sleep and then watch The Shining. And I feel like it gives you a lot of backstory. It fills out a lot of stuff. Like the person who did Doctor Sleep is the person who has studied Stephen King and his novels, and he was able to fill in the gaps. And dare I say that nobody has ever made an original better other than the guy from that did Doctor Sleep.
Oh wow.
So once I watched Doctor Sleep, I went back to watch The Shining, and it made so much sense. Have you watched Doctor Sleep?
That's why I'm saying I'm glad you said that, because I was gonna watch The Shining, because I'm just like, I haven't seen it in so many years, and so I'm just like, you know what? I think now that you're saying this, watch
it in the
Doctor Sleep
reverse.
first. I'm
Watch
gonna
it
do
in the
that.
reverse, and
That's-
it would make so much sense, because I feel like 30 years later they were able to make it all make sense, because like I said, like people was like, oh, it was like the scariest movie, and I just watched it and I was just like, I'm confused. Like,
yeah, I didn't find it scary.
yeah, I didn't find it scary. I didn't find nothing, but
Right, red rum.
that's it. It was red rum. That's all it was. I was like, I feel like that movie was incomplete. I feel like The Shining was incomplete, and yeah. And so I feel like that it will make so much more sense if you watch it in the reverse.
Okay, that sounds
Do
good.
that, and it's great. And I do have a review up on my channels for Dr. Sleep, so watch.
Oh, cool, nice.
Absolutely.
Hey, so God King says, wow, he gotta go and watch both. Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Hey, pretty girl says, hey, boo, I'm sick right now, but I want to come through and say hello and like the video. Oh, yes, everybody, please hit the like button. I'm sorry. I hope you feel better, pretty girl. There is something going around. So before I move,
the weather. You think it's
yeah, it may be the change of weather, but I also think there's like a bug going around. I don't know, like some stomach bug. You know how it gets. So
my son is sick, but I'm not.
yeah, thank God I'm not too. So listen, here, this is a crazy thing, guys. The reason why, because I know God, King Consciousness, he said something, and and I was like, oh my gosh, he said, don't sleep on in the poll. He said, don't sleep on it. And I was like, how the heck could I forget it? Okay. I forgot
It was
so
scary.
many. Yeah, I forgot so many movies, guys. But to be honest, I feel like it is so long that needs to be one by itself, just like doing a whole little recap thingy and talking about it, because I really liked that movie since I was a kid.
Well, I can't watch that in the house by myself. I have to have somebody home with me.
Listen, I gotta tell you guys a cute little story real quick before we move on. My daughter was like 2 years old, I think, or one. No, she was like 1, and I had it on, and I'm messed up for this a little bit, because I was like, look, the clown, right? You take this off. I said, look, the clown, look on the TV. And she was like, oh, like that, right? And then when the you know how it does his mouth open like that with them sharp teeth. So first her reaction was, oh, she saw them sharp teeth. She said, oh. I was like, I was like, I wish so bad that I would have had that recorded. That was so, she's 13 now, but that was so cute. I would have loved to record that. But anyway, another thing that I forgot, guys, because I had Friday the 13th on there. Out of Friday the 13th, Nightmare on Elm Street, my favorite ones was always Halloween, Michael Myers. So I don't even know why I didn't have Halloween on there. Like, I'm bugging. You know why too?
I thought you was probably gonna do something later. I don't know.
No,
why.
but you know why? It's because we remember, me and the ladies, we had a list already of movies that had nothing to do with horror or thriller genre. And then I thought of it at the last minute, and they were like, oh, okay, cool. Did you put the poll up yet? So we were just trying to scramble for different movies, and we weren't really thinking about everything. We were just trying to get the poll out. And I totally forgot about all of that and was like, oh my gosh, this is annoying.
So much. Like, you can
It
get
is.
into the found footage, you can get into the slasher, you can get into the monster, you can get into it's so many different genres.
Yeah.
Horror. And then we was trying to like kind of streamline it so it can kind of like the same thing where we were trying to compete with,
right?
You know, so
yeah, trying to make them all under the same type of genre thingy.
That's it.
So now, did you me too, Karen Jo? Look, I just told my husband, because he said the second one was coming out. I mean, the last one, supposedly last one is coming out. I said, listen, I already made up my mind, because the last one they had pissed me off. Like how he gonna get jumped by a whole community and still and firefighters and
I
all
was
that.
pissed off with that
Yeah,
one
I
too.
said, you know what, I'm done. So whenever it does come out, I'm just gonna ask somebody, did they kill him? Because I'm not watching. I'm done.
Well, I go see it on
I'm
Monday.
done. Oh, it's out. Like it's out now. Yes,
I think
please.
it's on Peacock.
It's not out. It's not out. I got early pass.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
and let me know, girl.
I know it's gonna be on Peacock because it was on
Yes.
Peacock last year.
Yeah, it's coming
Let
out.
me know. Hey, Jeremiah, let me know, girl, because I'm not watching. And you know what? I'll probably watch like maybe a year or two, but I'm not watching.
Did y'all watch the trailer? Because the trailer was like, ooh.
It
It
looks like
looks
both
good.
of them gonna die.
That's even that's not enough for me. That's not sufficient. But Moochie, did you have anything that you wanted to say about The Shining before we move on to Candyman?
Red rum,
Yes,
red rum.
Everybody get the red rum.
Red rum.
Red rum. Red rum. Red rum. Hey, Monique. God, King told me he watched Halloween and he rooted for Michael Myers. No, honey. So, Candyman, guys. All right. Can I just start off with this? This is one thing that I've never really understood about horror movies and the slashers and the killers, the supernatural guys, whatever. Like, so obviously their monsters are not real. They can't be killed, all of this stuff. I never understood that if there was a history behind the reason how they got. Like with Jason, it was all about vengeance against the camp counselors and all of that. Yet you're killing everybody on the campsite in Crystal Lake. For Jason, he's killing everyone. Well, Jason is crazy. I mean, not Jason. Michael Myers was, he's the only one he doesn't have a thing where he's out for vengeance like that. He's just crazy. He's psycho. And he's not a supernatural. He's actually a human person, which is why it pisses me off why they can't kill him. Now, this guy here, Freddy, he's supposed to have vengeance for the kids because the parents took out. So his makes sense, right? But Jason's doesn't make sense. And to me, neither does Candyman, because we know that something happened where he fell in love with a white woman or something like that, right? And then the white people kind of like, I don't want to say a lynching thing, but they went after him, they killed him, they brutalized him, they chopped off his hand, and then they poured honey on him and let him be attacked by bees.
But
and all this stuff.
He was a rich black guy.
Yes, but still, the point is that he should be taking vengeance out on the white folks.
Yeah.
But he goes and he's killing all these black freaking people. And I don't understand it.
Okay, so I think they corrected that in the remake. Did you?
Yeah, they did.
I honestly didn't like the remake, and I thought it was visibly disgusting. Like, I didn't like it. Like the body, all the stuff that was happening to his body. Did I say that? I just didn't like. I didn't like. What I'm really meant to say was I didn't like the visual effects that they were doing with his body and how the skin. I'm very I don't know how to. I'm like, what's the word I'm looking for? Right, yeah, what's the word I'm looking for?
I don't know if it's the movie or my hives, but it's making me itch.
What is that word I'm looking for? I don't know. I can't think of it right now. I hate when I draw a blank like that, but I couldn't keep myself watching it. But here is one of the quotes that he said at the very beginning of this movie, and it says, "They will say that I've shed innocent blood. What's blood for if not for shedding?" So my thing is, what the heck could the second one have corrected? Because he's here telling you that blood is for shedding. He doesn't care. Ripping off penises of kids, putting in the toilet, killing dogs, killing babies in the crib. Like, what is going on? So we get the black guy, and he's horrible. I got somebody up in here acting.
I got him.
Oh,
keep going. I'm a sniper on this.
People in the chat is saying, "Is the word you looking for is screaming?"
Yes, thank you. I don't know why I couldn't. I hate when that happens. I really hate when that happens. It makes me feel like a freaking idiot. So, Mike was abused as a child. At this point, I'm tired of them trying to kill him. It's been 40 years. I mean, I need them to kill him. I'm tired of them trying as well. I need it to happen, you know? Ugh. So,
Yeah. I mean, the
yeah,
thing
it is terrible.
about is it Michael Myers? Whoever.
For Halloween?
Halloween.
Yeah.
The thing about that is that they have so many different universes, so many
Just put
different
somebody on fucking time out.
they have so many different like
Them
I
dude
can't
that
even
was
keep
putting
up.
up.
Huh? Say it again. I'm sorry.
No, I was just saying I can't keep up because they keep on changing the timelines, rebooting it,
Yeah.
doing that.
And you know what else they changed that I didn't like? They made Lori no longer his sister.
Right.
And I'm like,
That was
why
the
y'all,
thing.
huh?
That was the biggest thing.
Yeah, it's like, why y'all doing that? Like, that was the best part of it. So,
Right.
you know what I mean? So, kind of annoyed me with that. Moochie, did you want to say anything about Candyman? You're on mute.
This one, the first one was good to me, but I now that I think about it, oh God, hold on.
Mhm. Yeah. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna start getting into Jeepers Creepers because to get those peepers. Yo, that is a listen. I tried to rewatch it again, but I think I saw it last year. Look, that movie just for me, honestly, from the 2000s, it's the scariest movie that I've seen still to date. Like to date.
Yeah.
So I don't know about nobody else, but for me, that's why I put it on it. And it won pretty good too.
They
So
they kept that tension. They did a really good job. I know that there's controversy with the director, but this was a very well executed monster movie. Like,
yes. And you know the
I
crazy
mean,
thing about it?
can't deny it. Like,
The
I mean, it was good.
and the
The
crazy
practical
oh, go
effects,
ahead.
I'm sorry, I'm just saying this. The practical effects, it wasn't like a lot of CGI. Like everything felt like real practical. It felt really real. Um, Except of course when he's flying in the air or whatever. But
Yeah.
it was good. It
Yeah,
was
that was the crazy surprise, right? That he could fly. You like, what the heck? The heck is going on? This ninja could fly
right,
too?
right.
So
And
you
that's
think
knew he was supernatural and he wasn't really like I mean I like the whole time I was thinking that he was just a deranged weirdo. Like I
right.
didn't know what was going on and then
Mm-hmm.
really understand that he's like a monster, like something supernatural.
Yeah.
I was just
So did they say that he comes out like every 23rd spring or every
either 23rd spring or every 23 days. It was one of those.
yeah, maybe it is 23 days now because they keep making them, so it can't be 23 springs, right? But the crazy thing about it is that I when this first came out and I heard of it, I was like, that name really sucks. Like it's
23
corny.
years. Monique Nicole
Yes.
23 years. But there
Yeah.
were so many bodies down below.
Yeah.
Every 23 years? I don't know. It feels like it might have been every 23 days. Because
Yeah, I feel like she said 23 spring every 23 springs. So
yeah, you know,
that's 23 years.
it's been a while since I watched it, but the fact that that old lady had like a running, like she was able
She was
to,
like the psychic.
yes, like I
That was
don't
scary.
know
We're
this
gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that.
did she live through it and she witnessed it.
Yeah.
So, you know,
So he ain't want no parts of her though. That's the thing about him. He
right.
smells you.
He
He
smelled
knows what he wants. He knows, he knows what he wants and all that. Like for me, I kind of slept on the movie. I don't even know why I went to go see it because I thought the name alone was super corny. Like, what the heck is a Jeepers Creepers, right? But the way they tied that song into it, I was like, "Ooh, that's what made it super creepy." That song, and then when she warned him about it, like,
and the ending just sealed the deal. I was
oh my gosh. So here's the situation. Like we have this guy and they're just on the road, this brother and sister. This is Derry and Trish, and they're on the road. They seem like they're trying to get back home to their mom and dad. I don't know if they're just coming from college. I don't remember, but they're on the road. And this rusty old truck is like really, really up on them close. And he's actually banging the bumper and all of this. And the crazy thing too about this truck is that it got some speed to it. You know what I'm saying? You know, for me, like being on the road a lot, I go past them trucks like it ain't nothing, you know, because they have weight on them. So how is this truck speeding up? Like the truck will be way back there and he would just gain on them. Then he gets in front of them, I believe, and Derry is reading the plate, the license plate, and it says "be eating you," right? And he was, because they were as they were on the road, they were watching they were looking at everybody's license plate or whatever. So anyway, he saw that his license plate says I think he said beating you at first, and then it says be eating you or whatever, right? And so that's kind of weird because it's like he eats the flesh. I mean, he eats the body parts. He'll eat an eye, a tongue, or this or that. So it's just really freaking weird and disgusting. So now they stop at this place, and I don't remember what made them go down this hole, guys. This is the typical white thing to do in a horror movie. I'm sorry, white people, no offense at all, but this is what it is. Okay? Right. This is what y'all do. Y'all some investigating mother lovers. Like,
listen, Moochie sent us a video of what the black people do in the Jason movie. Was it Jason? I think
it was Jason, because y'all kept saying he looked like Kevin Hart, but that was the kid that played Dudley from Different Strokes.
His ass was out. The white girl was sitting up there screaming. He was like this. He was gone.
Right, I ain't got time, and I ain't got time to fall and all of that. So
you see how he took off running?
So these fools they go down this long thing, and she tells her, like, you think I'm gonna tell my brother to go investigate some stuff because you hear somebody saying help? No, if that's the case, I'm gonna call the cops, and I'm not staying on the scene. Sir, while we was passing Highway 85, there was a house on the left or a church on the left or something like that, and we heard somebody saying help. So there you go. I'm not staying.
Exactly.
So he falls down there and he sees all these bodies, but he winds up getting out. And I'm just like, this is totally insane. So now this also, remember when they came to the lady with all the cats?
Yeah.
And the crazy thing about it is that this lady had a shotgun. When she shot the freaking Jeepers Creepers guy, he flew. But I think, did he wind up killing the lady? I think he did. He killed the old lady.
He took her head off, I think.
Yeah, he wound up killing the freaking old lady. But the thing is that now this chick, I don't remember the lady's name, but she's like a psychic now, and she was letting them know every little step. The house with the cats. Is this Derry? Is this Trish? The house with the cats. The cats. And then she said, I think she said, Jeepers Creepers, that song. Whenever you hear that song, you better run. I said, ooh, this is getting really scary now. I cannot listen, guys. After I saw this movie in the movie theater,
it was good.
I had to walk past a cemetery. And it was that night, and I was not happy about it at all.
Listen, I don't know when I saw this. I don't have no memories of when I saw it, and if I had nightmares.
I had nightmares.
I believe Miss K. I believe.
It was scary.
Later on in life, so I didn't.
I was like, wow, we gotta walk down by the cemetery. What is the problem? Like, we can't go a different way. I was not happy. All right, those were the days. Listen, when I lived in New York, there was a lot of walking happening. Okay, a lot of walking. All right. Now this guy is just this creepy, crazy. I mean, and it's, you know, the crazy thing about it is, it's like, I always would say when I think about this movie, I'm like, why don't they just keep driving? you know, because can he pass a certain boundary? I don't know. They never really established that, but it does seem like if that lady was around, that little psychic lady, if she was around, it sounded like it was some stuff that was happening in their town.
Remember,
That
they
he,
got one night to feed.
yeah, but I'm saying like, it seemed like this was something that just happened in their town. So my thing was like, why didn't they just keep it moving? They allowed this guy, this freaking creature, to what was it? A smell that it was a smell
Yeah,
he
he
got
could smell
attracted
your
to.
fear.
So he got attracted to the smell.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
smell of your fear
and
and
he
the smell
wanted
of you.
he wanted Derry. He didn't want the sister. I don't know why he didn't want the sister. She was scared too. You know, so it's just something about Derry that he wanted him, and I don't
No,
freaking
the
know why.
thing about when I watched it felt like he wanted male body parts. Like her body parts wouldn't do for him because I don't know. I mean,
You might be right.
I don't know because, like, you know, she was like, "Well, take me."
Yeah.
Like, he didn't want the psychic lady, and then he didn't want her.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I felt like when the reveal came, he wanted the male eyes. So I mean,
and he took the little tattoo, the little rose tattoo from around his stomach and all that. Like, what you need with the rose tattoo, though, guy?
yeah, I don't know.
He didn't take the rose tattoo. You just
No,
saw
you
the
saw it.
body.
Yeah, you saw the rose tattoo. And
Yeah.
I don't know if there was stitching because when I was looking for pictures, they had like stitching around his rose tattoo for some reason. I don't know.
Oh, because maybe you know how he stitched the bodies together, like a
Yeah.
That's probably what it was. Because I know when they show the body, they scroll up, and that's when you see the tattoo, and then you see that the eyes is missing.
Yeah. And this is crazy. Now, you know, it's scary when you go into a town and there's cops and you go to the police station and they cannot help you either. Oh my gosh.
Get out of there. Get out of there.
It was nowhere to go.
He was like, who heard Jeepers Creepers in the dark? Screaming in the dark. That's what he said.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
And his voice, he sounds so scared when he said it because I think he knew in his heart it was him.
Yeah, she said she heard screaming in the dark. She remember they heard various what they heard was the song as like, was it like a rock song? They heard it in a rock version, and then at the end we heard it on like a record player.
Jeepers Creepers.
Yeah. And it was like, oh my gosh. So this is really scary for someone like her to come up to these people and tell them these things. Look, they had to know. So they didn't want to hear what she had to say, but they had to know that she was talking some facts because she was letting them know everywhere they just been. Right. The bodies. You saw the bodies? You were down there with the bodies? I'm like, yeah, y'all can't deny it.
Yeah. And that's why they trusted her. And even like when the whole thing happened, she was like, go. He didn't want her. He nailed her. He was like, all right, bye.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I thought he was at least going to do it for good measure. But
and you know, he winds up getting, here it is, guys. This was so sad. And like Monique said, she said, ooh, the ending gets me every time. It really does. It's actually sad. Like normally with horror movies, we don't get like a sadness if somebody dies because you expect it, right? But this was sad. You with these siblings pretty much throughout the whole movie. You know what I'm saying? And then for one of them to go and it was sad. Because you really thought that hopefully somebody would get out of there, but they did not. And she's looking in the sky because remember, he took him and flew away. How do you fight against that? How the heck do you fight against somebody flying away?
You can't.
Oh, child. Oh, hey, Star. She said, y'all making me want to watch this, but I'm scared. Girl, do not watch it alone, boo. Do not watch it. Yeah, watch it in the daytime and don't watch it alone, girl. No. To me, like I said, in my opinion, it's the scariest. Huh?
It's like a monster movie. It's not like a slasher movie. It's very, very different. And that's why I commend it because it felt different. And I think that's why everybody like it, and it's very popular because it felt very different. It wasn't like your slasher movie. It wasn't like
Right.
your paranormal movie. It was very different. It was different. Yeah.
Young boy said he'll watch it with you, Star. I don't even know why I'm saying anything. Young boy is a mess. But anyway, guys, that is our recap of our throwback Thursday movie. And listen, this was actually pretty good talking about this. I don't think we really ever dove into a movie so far on Throwback Thursday.
Yeah,
Maybe Best Man was probably the closest we came. Best Man. But this, because it's one of those movies, like you said, it's way different. And the way I felt growing up watching horror movies, like I did like them, but I felt like as time was going by, nothing was scary anymore. And when Jeepers Creepers came out, I said, "Oh shoot, they done got me." And then after that, they didn't really make nothing scary like that again. So that's why I'm like, But then I think Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the one for 2002 with Jessica Biel, that was good as well.
Yeah. Chainsaw.
So yeah. But anyway, guys, let us know what you're doing for your channel, Mamacita Nita. What you doing?
We're doing House of the Dragon tomorrow.
Yes.
Tomorrow at 10 o'clock.
Okay, yes, we will be there. Make sure y'all be in the building, please.
And I have a collaboration with VKJ at 9:30.
Oh, nice. Tell him I said hello.
It's 9:30. I don't know. His audience is on the West Coast, so I don't. It's 3 hours
ahead. Okay.
So I don't know, but
Got you.
9:30 my time. I'm gonna be on Lamont channel at 9 o'clock. I got to jump off and do VKJ, and then we're doing the after party for all of this is House of the Dragon.
Ooh, girl, you sound like a busy woman.
No,
I can't do it.
Oh no. Shit.
Young boy said we ain't playing the song game tonight. No, that's on Moochie's channel. Sorry, go ahead, Nina.
Is Power. So if y'all
okay.
talk about Power, I'm talking about Power at 9:30 Eastern Standard Time. I don't know whatever time it is for the West Coast.
Okay, so, well, hey, keep that notification turned on.
Yeah, just
and
turn
be
it
there.
on.
Yeah, and be there for sis. Yes, young boy, for Moochie's channel, that's where you'll get the little song games. But for my channel, we do throwbacks. Okay. Now we're about to get out of here, Moochie. I don't know where she is. I think she left. So keep your notification bell turned on. Let us know what's going on. Friday, tomorrow night, 12 a.m. we are completing the Dahmer series. We need to be done with this, throw it in the garbage. And be totally like, we're done. All right. So that's, I think, 7. That's episode 8, 9, and 10. I'm finished. I did them, but we're doing 8, 9, and 10 tomorrow. 8,
9, and 10. Oof.
Yes. So we're gonna discuss that, and we're gonna be done, guys. Okay. Also, I just dropped my recap of Raising Canaan. You can go check that out as well. Sunday, we will be back for Raising Canaan. To discuss the episode at 8:05.
I'm available.
Okay. Oh, good. And then the Wire on Tuesday will be back. All right. Thank you guys so much for coming through. Jeremiah, Young Boy. Have a blessed night, guys. Monique Nicole, God King Consciousness, Star Alexander, Karen Jones, Naya Johnson, Miss Kara. Love you all. You guys have a blessed one, and Samara as well. See ya. Bye-bye. And Sheebs.